at a beach.
My shot today, water on water, water. However you wanna play, choppers on choppers, yoppers. I live at the bank, commas on commas, yeah. Paper route, Frank, hundreds on hundreds, yeah. Hey, what's that round my neck? Baggers on baggers, yeah. Just fucked up a chick, fashion on fashion, yeah. Mansion party, nothing but bitches on bitches. Bad, smoking smartest, why they shaking ass and titties? Shake it. Yellow, rose, white, gold. I got.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, man. This is the Ain't That a Beach podcast, man. I'm with my boy Palm Tree Poppy. We got a very special segment here on this Sunday, man. This is super big, man. Not only are we bringing you the beach to you, we bringing water to you as well, man.
More life.
We got the More Life water team with us here right now, man. We're just gonna answer some questions, man. Just see where they coming up from. They live in from Charlotte, North Carolina, man. Once again, the More Life water here, man. How you doing, bro?
Good. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Welcome. This is very near and dear to my heart, man. You know, I got my little brother here, Jarvis McGriff, man. I got the Sheik with me here as well. And this is the More Life water team, man. And they fresh in from Charlotte, North Carolina, man. And they just gonna shed some light on this great product that they have. Jarvis.
Hey, how we doing?
How this come about, bro?
Oh man, it came about off a conversation, man. We just wanted to bring something to the community that we know that would help. And me and the Sheik got together and we talked about it, and we came up with a plan. And now we got More Life water here.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome, man. That's so awesome.
She did say he came up with the label.
Yeah.
She come up with the More Life label. She talk to me.
Well, actually, we got a clothing line as well called Muslim Life Clothing, Muslim Life brand. So
Gotcha.
actually, this label was supposed to be a design for the shirts, t-shirts, hoodies, beanies. But me and the brother, we were talking about providing the service and providing the product to the community that's needed. Because even if you look at the communities now, you know how water is being played with, it's being tampered with.
Yes.
So we thought that water being the building block of life would be the most, needed asset. So we just took the label and ran with it.
That's awesome, Sheik. That's awesome. And Palm Tree, I'm pretty sure everybody has the same question in their head
What
right
makes
now.
this water
Better? Jarvis.
If it's better, what makes it better?
I mean, for one thing, it comes from a natural spring, so there's nothing in it. It's 100% clean, straight from God's country.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
That's all it is.
I mean, look at it. You see it? It's clear.
Let me see the label.
Let them see.
See the
Give them
label.
that. Yeah,
See
that's
that?
awesome.
Clear.
And another thing, that I wanted to shed light on, man. This is very big, man. Very big and near and dear to my heart, man. I want to shed light on this too as well. As y'all can see, the More Life water team are in different attire than you are used to seeing. So, what is More Life, man? You get it? Like, what are the hats? What does it symbolize?
Well,
Good. Okay.
More Life pretty much explains us in a nutshell.
Got you.
We're Moors. We're descendants of the ancient Moabites who inhabited the northwest and the southwestern shores of Africa. So therefore, understanding our lineage, we like to promote that to the world, because nationality and decent name is one of the most, I would say, forgotten arts and forgotten knowledges in these days and times.
It's a lot.
So we wanted to bring forth a brand that spoke for our identity as well as our mission of enlightening people as to what their nationality is, the importance of nationality, and also the importance of drinking good, clean water.
Drinking clean water, man.
More Life, ain't that a beach?
Ain't that a beach, man?
Clothing line, water, don't stop, brother. Don't stop. Keep it going.
As far as the feathers, because I seen you asked about the feathers.
Yes, sir.
These what people would normally call hats are called feathers, respectfully.
Gotcha.
The original.
Can you say that again? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Fez.
Fez.
Yes, sir.
Okay, got you.
F-E-Z. These particular headdresses are modernly originate in a city called Fez, which is in Africa.
Gotcha.
Morocco. So in during the ancient times, they had a university there, and this university was a center of wisdom, a center of knowledge and education for the whole world. So societies, tribes, nations would send their children. They would send people were coming from all over the world to attend these colleges. And when they left with one of these as a symbol of graduation. That's why in these days and times, even in schools, you still see a resemblance of these particular headdresses when you graduate from school. That's why you have a tassel on the top of your hat when you graduated from school for those who graduated from school.
Hey, good brother.
Sheep.
Knowledge is power.
Right, man. That's heavy, man. That's heavy, sheep. You know, and Palm Tree, man, I'm excited about this, man. This is different. You know, this is not the norm, you know. And who sells water, man? You know, who gives water back to their community, man? It's a big thing, you know, it's a big deal.
I know we were blessed to have them on the podcast. How can we get this water for the people out there?
You can contact me at Jarvis McGriff L on Facebook or at More Hands Therapeutic on Instagram. And shoot.
You can definitely contact me at Sheik7 Islam L on Facebook. You can contact me on IG at Sheik7.
You can contact me at Palm Tree Poppy. Ain't that a beach? Shout out to my brother Griff.
Come on, man.
Hey, thank y'all for coming through, man.
What's up?
Hey, you know, and one more thing that I want to do on camera, man. I gotta let y'all know the reaction real quick, man. Palm Tree, ain't that a beach? Hold on, where the label at? There we go. Where we go, man? Cheers. More life, man. More life water. You wanna say it? Now that's some high quality H2O.
That's some high quality H2O.
Woo! This ain't that a beach podcast, man. We coming live, man. Live from the Burke, man. We got the sheep with me. We got Jarvis McGriff with us, man. More life water, man. Let's get it, man. We out.
Real Dodger, hey, it's just water. 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 It's just water.
Make you feel good, man. Skin clear. I feel better when I wake up in the morning. I had a rough night last night, but I woke up this morning and I drunk a sip of this, man, and brought me back.
How you feel? Because I heard less is more.
Oh, more is less. It's going down. It's going down, man. Hey, I got my baby brother up here, man, with the Sheik, man, with Palm Tree, man. It's the More Life water, man. We got jugs. We got water bottles. They coming out with the gallons now, man. This water is coming straight from a spring, my dog. Spring water.
Ain't that a
You
beach?
feel me? Ain't that a beach? You feel me?
Pure spring water.
Pure spring water,
God's
man.
country.
God's country, man. Everything is created from water. You feel me? So get more in your life and get some more life water in your hands. What you think, Palm Tree?
I think less is more. More to yours now? Ha! Ain't that a beach? Thank y'all, brothers.
Yes, sir.
Bless.
But what do they have to do? They gotta feed the so-called black people something. You know, we gotta give them Black History Month. Who we gonna give them? And they give you a selected amount of people to pay attention to, with whom they have whitewashed and brushed and altered to fit their agenda. So the brothers and sisters whom we've been fed, they've whitewashed them. We don't really know who they are, because if you dig deep down into their history, you get a totally different perspective of who they are. And I'm not saying it would be a bad perspective, but you would get more of a person's, the way they think, what motivated them truly. Because I mean, a lot of people don't even know that Malcolm X was Detroit Red.
Thanks.
A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that he was a robber, he was a pimp. You know, a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know, being that, you know, he was so quote unquote pro-black, that at one time he had a fetish for European women.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So these things, you know, we don't get to know. And what about the other people who are important?
Dear brother Marcus.
You see what I'm saying? What about Marcus Garvey?
Our prophet Noah Drali.
Yeah. Marcus Garvey was the first person to come to these shores and stir up the minds of so-called black people nationalistically. Why they don't talk about him? Let me tell you why. Because it's supposed to speak of us being self-sufficient, knowing thyself, doing for thyself, being thyself and nobody else. And when you get to that, now the powers that be can't manipulate you. They can't tell you what you should be doing or shouldn't be doing, because you know who you are and what you should be doing, what you was created to do. So now, you know, they feed us these people, and they take control of the narrative and the life of these people, in which they feed to us and we get emotionally attached to, and eventually it motivates us. And what it does, it alters our thinking. It manipulates our thinking. So then what do you have? You only thing you have is a further advancement of a plan that's now called the Negro problem, or what I call plain out European psychology. Mental slavery. That's all it is.
You speaking facts now.
That's all it is.
Facts. Because, you know, these white people like to fucking manipulate us and act like they're doing something better than what we're doing, but in reality, we do stuff like this.
Right.
We're over here doing stuff like
To piggyback on that, it's like, you think about it, say free lunch, right? Every public school gets free lunch, right? And the communities, quote unquote, vote for this stuff, right? So you would think, as a people, we should all be involved on what type of free lunch it is. You know, most people don't think about that. You know, you pay taxes. Everybody here pay taxes, correct?
Yes.
And it all pays for the public school. So why is everybody not speaking up about what type of lunches they've been served? You know, if you're not feeding your body proper nutrition, what you think your brain is going to be like? So that's something to think about. You know, we all have to get involved on these things.
That's called civic engagement.
And that's what our organization is about, being civil, uplifting the community, and doing the things to get us to that higher plateau. You know? Nobody respects the beggar nation. Who respects us?
Nobody.
Answers.
No, nobody.
You know, they respect the type of culture that we have now, you know, the saggy G's and the fresh polos, but do they respect our business mind? Do they respect us in these facilities? When you go in there, oh, you're just another nigga coming here. Let's just tell them this and here. Okay, and walk out the door. Because that's all we've been doing. We've been getting cookie examples for too long. Now it's time for us as a generation to step up and say we're not going to be like our grandparents. We're not going to be like our parents. Because we know better now. We see better. So now it's time to elevate and get to that place. But first it starts with the mind. You know, we all have to be in one mind. Because if we're not of one mind, then it'll continue to be chaos. So while you all are here, think on that. One mind, one movement. If we get on that, then who can stop us?